One of the biggest mistakes I made in my early days in crypto was allocating over 40% of my portfolio into a single speculative asset. I invested about $1,000 into a single speculative asset, and over time, that $1,000 dropped to around $20 before it was eventually delisted from one of the exchanges. The lesson wasn't about the money or the loss. The lesson was about concentration risk and also about structure. That experience taught me something very important. No single speculative asset should dominate your portfolio. And that is why today I want to show you how beginners should think about their allocation properly. In crypto, allocation matters more than conviction. Conviction without allocation discipline is not strategy. A core portfolio should always be diversified, position sized, and risk controlled. A portfolio should be structured. In my early days in crypto, my portfolio was over 90% meme or speculative assets. And that taught me concentration risk is real. BTC, as the base layer of crypto, had 0%, and Ethereum, as the infrastructure, also had 0% in my portfolio. That portfolio was overexposed. That was not long-term investing. It was momentum speculation. And I held this portfolio for 2 years of decay. Now, that wasn't stupidity. It was early conviction without structure. And unfortunately, the market doesn't reward loyalty. The market rewards structure. Today, I have a structured portfolio allocation. This is not a guaranteed model, but it is a risk controlled model, and I am comfortable with it. BTC holds 50% of my portfolio today. Why? Because it has the strongest liquidity, institutional adoption, and lower relative risk. Ethereum holds 25% of my portfolio. Why? Because it is a smart contract and has growth exposure and also has a large ecosystem. Though Ethereum is slightly more volatile than BTC. Solana and Sui holds 15% of my portfolio because they are strong growth layers, though more volatile than BTC and Ethereum. It is important to always cap it. Meme or speculative assets holds 10% because they are narrative dependent. And also, they are liquidity fragile. For me, this is a structured and risk controlled portfolio allocation. Only invest in crypto what you can afford to lose. Start small and add or top gradually. Never invest emergency funds into crypto. If you are a salary earner or an entrepreneur who wants to venture into crypto, 5 to 10% of your monthly income is ideal or reasonable for you to start as a beginner. And let me tell you, let me be very clear with you. Crypto is not salary replacement. Wealth is built through structure, not hype. I learned this lesson the hard way. You don't have to. If you are serious about structured crypto education, subscribe. This is Sunny Wealth Hub. Learn first, invest structure, stay safe.